All right, Ruthless fans. Now, Melissa got down and dirty with Deputy Poke in the last episode, and Chandler and I were kind of discussing the subject of, do you think Melinda might be compromised? I mean, I was a bit concerned when the elder mother told the highest that one of our newer members who is ready for a job like this is going to infiltrate the police station by coming up with a sob story about how she left her boyfriend and he's stalking her and she needs refuge with someone, and basically, go for the weakest one in the herd, which is obviously Poke, not the brightest or the sharpest tool in the shed. But Chandler was bringing up a valid point about how maybe Melinda might change from being a member to the cult, change from being a member with the cult, because of the fact that when you look back on when the elder mother was prepping her for the role, she seemed frightened and overwhelmed. But with Poke, it seems like, he's treating her well as opposed to just another mindless member of the compound. So I was thinking that with her being a newer member of the Rakudushi, would she be more inclined to change her ways? Another thing to think about is, I'm just thinking back to her saying that she didn't want to stay with, other people because she doesn't trust them, because she's like, I've been staying in my car. And Poke was like, oh, well, I know of some places in town where they have rooms for people who need a place to stay to kind of, be there for a while, or, at least until they're back on their feet. Well, she's like, oh no, let me get your phone number. So I don't know if Melinda's going to stay in town or if she's going to come during certain times and then go back to the compound and then come back to town. Kind of like Brian, an outsider infiltrating the sheriff's office through legitimate means, being FBI, going back to his place in DC and then going back to Rockwell. So I wonder if Melinda's going to do the same thing, where I'm going to go into town during the day and then go back to the compound at night. But my biggest question about that is, if she's not at the compound for an extended amount of time and she's not being drugged, because remember, the food has micro doses of different things. So what if she's away long enough for her to kind of open her eyes and see things for what they really are? Will she become compromised? That's my question. Not to mention, how exactly are you going to infiltrate the police station? Are you just going to go there to see what they know about the Rakudushis, or kind of intercept to say, hey, I was at the police station and this number of people are going to go to the compound at a certain time? So pretty much be like an early alarm system for them. But I just wanted to bring up the question of, do you think that Melinda will be compromised, or you think she'll just do her job? We do know that Poke's mad at Brian because the Rakudushis was his case, but now it doesn't seem like he's involved in it as much as he would like to be. So maybe he tells Melinda everything he knows about the compound and they go from there. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Melinda will change her ways, so to speak? Will she leave the compound? And if she does, will she end up being a Nisi and, pretty much killed for offending the Rakudushi way, or the Rakuma? So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hit the bell notification icon if you haven't done so already, to make sure you're up to date when I post new content. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Shout out to the patrons over on Patreon. You can join in for as little as $1 a month to get content there you won't get on YouTube. Also, make sure if you would like to donate, you don't have to. You can do so on PayPal or Cash App.